AKC, get in your seat, it's almost time for SNG. We want sexy, we want gritty, and we know we only get it in NYC. AKC, get in your seat, it's almost time for SNG. We want sexy, we want gritty, and we know we only get it in NYC. I know other motherfuckers have tried, but there's only one SNG by KC, and that's Sunday. She's I know y'all ready for the spice. New episode drop Monday, right? We talk nasty, classy, teach you shit, might have you change your fantasy. Have you wanna taste some cream? You never know with SNG. Just tune in, she'll change your life respectfully. Hey. AKC, get in your seat, it's almost time for SNG. We want sexy, we want gritty, and we know we only get it in NYC. Hello, and welcome to Sex and the Gritty in New York City. Season 3. Oh my God, we're back. It's year 3. Like, nigga, we made it. Okay? Like, I remember when I first started, I was like, people not even gonna listen to me talk like this. Y'all be listening to me talk like this, and y'all be talking like that too. Okay. And my very special guest today, how are you doing?
I'm feeling good. Nah,
and who are you on my mic?
Well, I mean, I'm just a kid from Brooklyn. Mm-hmm. I'm just a young kid from Brooklyn that just happened to, make strides and we providing the way for the culture. Okay. We adding to the culture. We are the culture.
And that's why we're here, because definitely influencing culture and being a part of it, it's just something different when you on the inside. It's like, yo, I was there for that. I watched that happen.
Yeah,
like,
facts.
I talked to that person. I know him for real. He really like that. Like, you feel me? It's cool. Like, just to be on the inside and get a look at, like, how it's like. I don't think people really get a look at, like, people's sex lives like this. We trying to figure out what's your favorite position now. Like, that's where we at.
Well, before we even get into all of that, should I tell? I could tell them who I am now. I can introduce myself.
Of course.
Well, I'm Shy Boogie. I'm a host here in New York City. Formerly, a host at Hot 97 for Who's Next Leaderboard Live, where we provided the 106 in Park of today.
Okay.
At that particular time.
Yeah, like I was waiting for the humble to finish. I'm ready. Like, come on, talk your shit. Like, talk big shit. We in season 3.
I'm one of the top hosts in NYC. That's what you want me to say?
That's what we were here for.
I'm from the floors. That's what you want me to say? I be chilling.
That's what we here for. Like, come on now. Like,
what's up? I'm here.
Yes, and again, what is your favorite position? Like,
that's how we started off?
That's the first question. You got to talk to
position
me. Like,
doing what, though?
What is your favorite position?
Doing what?
When you're making love?
Having sex, giving head.
Yeah, okay, so we're going to break it down, because I see you like a little complicated, and I like that.
I'm just asking.
No, because that's me, because I'm a type of break it down question ass nigga, okay? So talk to me. So are we talking making love, favorite position?
I'll say back shots and me on top.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that might be a challenge, because I think I like her on top too.
Do you like when they ride and take control, or do you be, when they on top, you be the one that be holding them down and doing all the like work too?
Nah, I'll say both. I'll say both, depending on the mood. Casamigos be having niggas go crazy.
Okay.
Word.
Okay, so that's what's in your cushion tonics, by the way. Your cushion tonics is infused with weed and alcohol to make sure that we're doing the damn thing.
Let's take a shot right now.
Let's take a shot of that.
Take a shot. Come on.
Okay.
Let's do that. We might get some sex tonight. Are we gonna touch on like?
We have
your
so much to touch. We have so much to touch on.
I really want to get into what your boyfriend
for me.
What your boyfriend just got into.
Ooh.
Just for the simple fact, it looks really intriguing. It looks intriguing. It looks interesting.
It does.
And this is infused with
Casamigos and weed, and the flavor. Okay, the flavor is just enchanting to me. Like,
it says, "Make the late night a great night."
Okay. Yo, that's what we here for. Like, by the time you leave after all that we talk about,
I'm gonna wanna go. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna wanna fuck.
This is
that's what she's trying.
This is a setup.
Be ready.
Yo, I can't deal with you and your faces. Oh my God. Do you be doing that shit during sex? Do you be laughing during sex with your partner?
I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Talk to me.
Like, and let me know out there if I'm bugging, but like sometimes as a guy, you kind of want to be like a little sex symbol. I be trying to be a sex symbol.
Yeah, I heard you drop that. What's up? What's up with the sex symbol? Like, what do you feel is sex symbol about you? Like, I feel I'm a sex symbol because you know.
Well,
talk to me. Like, yeah.
You said about me?
Yeah, drop
like,
it.
This is what I be telling.
Drop it.
Well, for one, be ready. 2, it's like I'm like nice and like I don't even know my complexion for real.
Okay.
Like I'm confused about my own complexion.
Okay, what I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna break it down for you. Like, okay, you feel me? I'm gonna give it to you. You have undertones of pink, right?
Pink?
Yes, because everyone has like a red or a pink or a yellow undertone. If you look at it, you're gonna break down like skin like an artist. If you were drawing a picture, to create my skin tone on a palette or paper, I would first need red.
You saw this on YouTube?
No, I'm telling you, I do.
Where the fuck did you? Like,
you always want to know where I learned some shit. I can never just put you on to some shit. You know what? That's actually how we ended up at this episode. I was on Cups and Convos with this.
Shout out to Cups and Convos.
Shout out to Cups and Convos. And this funny guy, I said, what did I say? I did not say polyestagram. He made up that word, okay? You know what? Let's just start with you from the top, okay? Because you done gone left and we done supposed to be in the right. You know what? It's all right. Let's start from where we at. Like, okay? And
so I said my favorite positions.
No, we did. No, right. But you was the one who wanted to break it down into different things. So what's your favorite thing to do during sex now?
My favorite thing to do during sex?
Your favorite thing. Like, do you rather get head? Would you rather have penetration? Would you rather give head? Do you like it to give or receive?
I don't think I got a particular favorite thing. I think my main focus is to make sure that it's pleasurable and that the girl is catching a ill vibe.
Okay.
And
what do you do? Because a lot of people say they give vibes, but a lot of men don't know what foreplay is. So
a lot of people don't know what foreplay is. And I personally think you got to understand like what type of person you involved with. I think that kind of matters
knowing
first.
Your customer.
Yes, you got to know what kind of customer you got.
Okay, that's a fact. Because I always say, you know how to know your customer.
I would drop some gems for y'all motherfuckers today.
Talk to me. Drop the gem.
I don't usually talk like this on air.
On air, yeah, but this is what we do here. So yeah, okay, this is like specifically created to say all the loose shit that you like can't say everywhere else, like the filth and like the unreal. It's like it's too much. It's too much.
She's asking me some crazy questions
we forgot
right
to
now,
drop the theme song. We did because I know they've been waiting. I made everybody wait, and I dropped a little snippet.
That's that.
So you was feeling it.
Her, right?
You was feeling it. Yeah, you was feeling it. Okay. So you know we trying to ease up
SNG.
into. Yeah. You feeling it?
I was feeling it.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie. I did my thing. Like I'm gonna let y'all hear it. I'm gonna let y'all judge because you know I did withhold it a little. I did hold a little information.
Season 3.
Okay.
Don't fuck around. Yes.
We want sexy, we want gritty, and we know you
want to tell Cass I said.
Hold on. You'll never know what SNG.
You got a nice little 16 too. Okay. You got a nice little 16. Yes.
Okay. Oh my God, that was the theme song, y'all. Like, thank you for being patient with me. Like, you feel me? I had to drop my little 1-2. You feel me? I feel like last season it was like a little mix of, you know, me. And if y'all don't know by now, I feel like y'all should have figured it out. Like, my boyfriend is Jay Billion. I'm going to say it because, like, it's so many hints I've been dropping. And it's like, people do the research and they come back, like, day by day. Like, oh, my God, I figured it out. I put 2 and 2 together. Like, I saw this person and I was like, did you? Or did I just put his face on Instagram? You know? But it's so cute to me. Like, I really love it. Like, I just, you know, the main thing about, you know, keeping him a secret for me is not like a secret. Like, you know, I'm in a relationship and you know, you have to respect that, but y'all don't have to know everything. Cause I tell y'all so much on SNG.
It's social media, bro.
It's like, I be telling y'all what I do to his face. Y'all don't have to see the face I do it too. You know? And then, you know, it was just like, I wanted to keep that little piece of the pie for myself.
Okay.
You know, a lot of people, it's touchy on relationships when you in the limelight. Like, you know, when you're a person of interest, you know, people like to
Niggas be on you. Niggas be on you.
They like to speculate.
And sometimes when you don't put it on the forefront that this is what's going on.
Right.
The flow comes a little heavier than usual.
Right. And so do you think that you can have a successful relationship being in the limelight?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Pick these cards up. It's time for sex into It's time for sex into gritty. Nah, because you know, I know we're about to get deep, but we gotta touch on this. Like, it's time for too sexy, too gritty. Like,
too sexy, too gritty.
First question: have you ever been invited?
Oh wait, hold on. Let's. I like the Insta snap. That's my thing.
Oh, okay.
we on sex of the gritty. It's either it's too sexy or it's too gritty.
Take my black phone and go live on Sex and the Gritty.
Now tell me.
Yes. Okay. So how we play this game is I will give you a scenario, right? And you will tell me if it's sexy, as in I agree, or it's too gritty, as in no, this has never happened to me, or nor will I allow it. Okay? Right. So now the first too sexy, too gritty question is, have you ever been invited to a surprise threesome?
Be ready. But no.
No. Have you ever had a threesome?
Another fun fact, no.
What?
And I'll be surprised about it. I swear to God, like.
Oh my God.
I swear to God, and you would think like sometimes like, what the fuck is going on? But it never happened to me. It never happened to me.
Never happened to you. Okay.
I've seen it happen to a lot of people that I never thought it happened to. But it never personally happened to me.
Okay, and so are you interested in having one?
Hella, of course.
Do you think that you have enough? Or do you think you have what it takes?
Yes.
To be in a threesome?
I think I have enough stamina. I think I have enough shy. Be ready.
Do you think that it's just stamina that needs in a threesome?
Yeah.
You think so?
I think that's one of the main things. No,
I think that it got to be like
how long is a threesome supposed to last?
Honestly, if it's good, it's gonna happen again and again. You feel me? Like, it might become a thing. You know, when the thing is hitting, when the thing goes to hit. Okay, okay. Like, I'm gonna just say, I feel like personally, it's a vibe that you have to have with each person. Mm-hmm. Like, I genuinely, like, even introducing threesomes to my boyfriend, I like to be like, I like him to make a choice first, and then I'll choose from his choices because I want him to be attracted to the person. Like, show me that this is your type. You feel me?
So you guys could kind of come to common ground.
I'm just such a friendly ass bitch. I can warm up to whoever you choose.
And this goes back to the question of you asking, do you think you can have a healthy relationship in the limelight?
Yes.
And I personally believe you can, especially when either both of you guys are compatible to the point where you are open to do particular things. You guys are open to explore certain things. You guys are open to adventures and thrills. Once that is established, like, the urge to cheat isn't really an urge to cheat. It's almost like a urge to say, yo, babe.
I need a lighter.
It's like driving a BMW and then saying one day, like, yo, babe, you want to hop in a Rari?
Yeah.
It's like the thrill of the day. So it's like,
I see it.
Once you guys kind of both come to that understanding, then it's like, I don't really see the issue in that.
Okay, have you ever happily played a side person, like a side partner? Like
as a side nigga?
Yeah, like a side nigga. A whole side nigga. Okay, happily.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
You see, being a side nigga kind of teach you how to be a number one nigga. To be honest.
Talk to me. I actually deadass understand what you're saying, but I want you to explain it.
Well, in retrospect, you gotta see it like this. It's like, for every player, you gotta kind of know what you capable of, and then you also gotta advance your game. that happens in only a few ways.
Okay.
One, fucking with a variety of mommies that are different echelons.
Okay.
So they put you on a different thing, so you kind of move a particular way. Number two.
So then why do I'm sorry. That's a really good point. So why do guys get upset when you know that meme and they be having with the girl like call log and it be like rich nigga with the Rari, then it be like nigga from Miami, then it be like nigga from the Bronx with the weed.
Niggas that be mad, those are the niggas that's not really in the game.
Like why are they so offended? Like if y'all gotta do the same thing.
They never really touch that spectrum where they could really understand, like, all right, they might have that, but then you have your rich bitch unless you got rich bitches too, or bitches that's on certain particular type of times.
Right.
You got your actress bitch, you got your dentist bitch, you got your doctor bitch.
Okay, so how did it feel knowing that you were the side nigga and you were comfortable sharing her?
I was a side nigga a minute ago.
Right.
Like,
okay.
Years ago.
Were you comfortable? Like, you knew what you were doing. Like,
because being a side nigga is, you got to understand, it's the thrill.
Mm-hmm.
You live your everyday life, and when you want to come to Six Flags, motherfucker, it's
Oh.
So every time you come to Six Flags, get her pass, get the flash pass.
Yo, I'm so tired of you, son.
And that's all really a side nigga is. It's like, okay, you tell me what. At some point, you do hear what's going on within.
Yes.
And then me. I can't speak for most. Me.
Right.
My biggest thing is like, all right, well, cool. That's the norm in most relationships.
Yes.
The spice that you're missing, you coming for me for. So this is the spice that I might have to make sure that I keep in my shit.
Yes.
Plus the things that do keep you happy, but because you just such an airheaded bitch, you overlook the things that you should. The bills being paid every month. Clean crib.
I do think that some
women
women
over that because you comfortable.
I do think that some women do have really good men.
Right.
I really do. Some women do have really good men, and they get bored because it's like it's not toxic. It's too comfortable, and sometimes the toxicity is a little fun. I mean, I definitely do understand. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I definitely understand where they're coming from, but it's like I felt like that maybe when I was younger. Like, if they argue with me, they care about me. If they fight for me, they love me. Like. Shit like that. Yeah, but it's just like,
but I mean sometimes.
But would you be willing to share your partner emotionally? Like,
with who?
Cheating is one thing, right?
Share her emotionally with who?
With someone else. So you say you was a side nigga, right? Let's say she had a side nigga.
She had a side
nigga. If she was emotionally invested with him as well, but she didn't love you any less.
But you see, like, and this is just real shit. Like, people really hate to really come to terms with shit like this. But again, when you in the game,
right?
You got to know how this shit goes. So, in all honesty, like, of course you be tight, but at the same time, it's like you got to charge it to their game. Like, for all your wrongs that you've done, her one wrong is the biggest.
So you would stay, but you would like
stay where?
So
I didn't say I was gonna stay. I just said I would understand exactly.
Oh, I understand, but I'm out. Like, I understand why you did that, but I wish you luck.
Yeah, because I mean, it's different for.
It's different.
I think I'm not trying to put a double standard on it,
I don't want it to be double standard. I want it to be what you feel.
I personally think that it's different for females and
women
and males. I think it's two different.
Women and men.
I always think off the rip, if a girl cheats, like, women aren't. I'm not gonna say all women, but
right.
Some women aren't the just fuck 3 niggas in a week type of thing. Like, it's more of a spiritual virtue. Like it's it's deeper.
Get it out, because you're right.
It's deeper. So it's like every girl. So the girls that do particularly step out of their relationship and do those kind of things, like, they're gone, bro.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay,
because you got to think about it. Because I
have this scenario. I had to propose to you, right?
All right.
Someone wrote this letter. They were like,
to you?
Not to me. This is a Twitter. Like, they wrote to Twitter. So my boyfriend and I have sex once a month. It's not like I don't like sex, but I don't want our relationship to be centered around sex every time we meet. I love him very much, so I need to set standards for him to see value in me, but deep down I crave sex every day. recently I've been seeing this guy. I don't love him. I don't see my future with him. So I feel comfortable having sex with him every day. I don't mind if he sees me as a whore. I'm just using him to satisfy my urge.
And you wanna? What's my synopsis on that? Like what?
Yeah, because you were saying
she's a dickhead. Because in all retrospect, you could have just been fucking your man. You chose not to fuck him because you want him to look at you in a whole nother realm.
Right.
But you could have been fucking him, laying down with him.
Right.
And then expressing how, like, y'all could have been reaching them levels on just that, you just thinking
but
that.
Also, there was a guest I had, and they said that they don't like their actual girlfriend to give them head because they feel like it's kind of beneath them. They don't want...
Well, they're dickheads too.
But you can't say that for the way they feel.
Well, I mean, that's how they feel, and I feel like they're dickheads. Like,
personally,
that's stupid.
I feel like...
So you rather go... So...
Yeah, like, I feel like if you're going to choose this one person, like, there's so many fish in the sea, but this is my fish. Mm-hmm. You're going to choose that one fish, and you're not going to do everything with the one fish? Like, why did you choose her then? If you personally feel like you cannot be a whore for your man and still be respected by your man, why did you choose him? Like, you had to be able to be comfortable to be all of yourselves with your partner. I'm going to say it again just in case you guys didn't understand what I was saying. All of yourselves. You mean the ones that you are when you're by yourself, the you that you are when you know you're in a certain atmosphere. Like, you change up. You have different moods.
There,
like,
I think you have to get there.
I personally feel like if you're going to choose a partner, that's when you should begin to express yourselves in front of them. Like, you have to be okay to be happy, okay to be sad, okay to cry. You have to be okay to try the things you're uncomfortable with. You have to be okay to learn and grow with them. Like, your partner's not always going to know everything. Y'all supposed to learn and grow together. Like, and someone had this post and they were like, I think that you have different soulmates for the different variations of yourself as you grow, right?
I believe that.
And it makes a lot of sense, right? It makes a lot of sense up to an extent where it's like, when do you find the partner that you grow with? Because I do understand when I was a different person, I wanted different things. I had different standards and I allowed different things to get to me. And now at this person, at this level of who I am, I won't allow certain things into my atmosphere. You can't step to me incorrectly at this person.
But that all naturally comes with growth, no?
Right. But there's, again... Don't you want to have a partner that you can become that person with? Like, even if you weren't that person when you first began.
I think
right?
I think everybody will want a partner.
I feel like relationships fall when one partner becomes stagnant and the other one keeps growing, and they call it change. Yes. They say you change. But no, I grew.
But like what I've also learned throughout, the game is, you see how you said that? Like, people change. Sometimes you also got to look at it on a whole retrospect. Where it's like, you're growing, but how many, like, it's almost like business, right? So it's like, if you have a business partner and you feel like the business is growing, everything is going good. Right. You're growing on mentally, on a whole nother realm. Yes. But somehow, your partner feels like business isn't going well. From a lens, because they particularly are on a level where you guys were when you first started. Right. Okay. So sometimes it's like some people's perception on the actual goal. Yes. Might seem longer. Like, your 2-week goal might take somebody a 2 month, and that's back to, and that's where you kind of back to knowing your customer, right? That's back to knowing if you can take this person on your journey. Because yes, the sex is good. Yes, I can suck your dick in a handstand. Like, yes, I can squirt on you, and these things can happen, right? Like, that's shit that people be like, oh, I want a nigga that can make me squirt. I want a bitch that can suck my dick. Da da da. But is that what you really want? You feel me? Or are you looking for someone who can provide that and be someone to grow with and be a stable partner to have a household with, like, if you're going to work, like, having toilet paper in the house, little shit like that, like, shit like that matters. Buying the snacks, and that's what I meant about earlier about looking over certain shit that really matters. And so, do you think that you would be able to be in a partnership where, like, if someone else had to take care of the little things? You mean the polygamy? What was it? What was the palilala?
The palilala.
What was it? What was the word that you told that you used?
I really want you to get it before I say it. I'm not gonna tell you.
She used this word on me when we were at Cups and Convos.
Yeah, I did.
I knew exactly what she was talking about. I didn't know there was an actual like word to the shit. And it took me back to like school, like polyestagram or one of them shits.
So he made up this word polyestagram, and he will not let it go. But the actual word is polyamory.
Polyamory.
Yes. And that definition is the practice of engaging in multiple romantic and typically sexual relationships with the consent of all people involved. Right? Mm-hmm. But polygamy.
And then there's polygamy.
There's polygamy.
So there's polyamory.
Yes.
And
polyamory.
And polygamy.
So now polygamy is the practice or custom of having more than one wife or husband at a time.
This is nuts.
How is it nuts?
Because who the fuck puts words? Who puts titles on these things?
Because you know what it is?
Because you got to look at it like this. If you're Muslim, that's just in your religion.
I think it takes a healthy man to engage in a complex relationship such as this one. Like mentally, emotionally, and clearly physically. But I think that most men think they would enjoy this, but handling two women emotionally, it might really outweigh handling them both physically. Like the sex might be good, but then when, there's really an emotional struggle here and you thought like, okay, like it was going to be fun. I think most people expect fun. They expect roses and daisies, but real relationships have real struggles, real issues. They're going to be money issues. There are going to be times where like you feel like you're falling out of love. There's going to be issues where there's disrespect, or like even in a polygamous relationship, I feel like the power struggle comes up. Like I know some people who go into this life, they definitely have to have it like set out. Like, okay, you know what? As an individual, as an adult, I know that she's going to suck my dick and she's going to suck his dick and she's going to love him and she's going to love me. She's going to cook for him. She's going to cook for me. Most people can't handle that reality.
Some people can.
They can't.
I don't even think I can. I think it would have to be like the other way around. Like,
so you would have to have two wives?
Me and son can't just be loving her. Like, that's wacky.
Why is it wacky?
It's not wacky. It's not that it's wacky.
Come closer to the mic.
It's not that it's wacky, but it's just like I know Sha.
Right.
I can't do that.
Personally, you cannot share her emotionally, physically.
But then again, it's almost like a side nigga again, right? But it's just that you guys kind of like got the same. So
that's why I asked you the same question two different ways, but you have to think about what type of situation that you're in when you're in these things. When you're a side nigga, you literally are in a polyamorous relationship because you know that she loves this nigga. She would even fuck you and lay up, smoke with you and talk about this nigga. Like, this nigga be fucking up. You feel me? Like, this nigga, I'm tired. I bought him an Xbox.
Like it do be
and you be like, damn, nigga be fucking up. Damn. His Louis shirt do fit me. You feel me? It do.
No, that's
good.
A bum.
Yo, I've heard so many stories.
No, that's a bum.
I heard so many stories, my nigga. I'm telling you, like,
nigga right
I've heard a lot of things. But, personally, like I say, when you know that this person has had sex with somebody else, it shouldn't devalue them. I don't feel like we should be I edit that statement because you can be judged by the partner that you've had sex with, right? Because, if some people see your roster, they'll be like, okay, that's 10 bad bitches. Nigga, you a G. Okay, I gotta give it to you. I don't know how you doing to play it.
Your roster definitely matters.
Okay? Your roster matters, but then again, it doesn't. You wanna know why?
No.
I'm gonna tell you why it doesn't.
No. It always
your roster
matters.
does not always matter.
It always matters because at the end of the day, this shit is like a sport, bro.
Okay.
So it's like, for all my fellas out there that watch, let's say basketball. Okay. Right? You can be out here moving on some Lakers shit where you're constantly in the playoffs.
Yeah.
You're doing big things.
You are.
You got big time players.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then you can be like, well, the Knicks is nice now, so I'm not even going to shit on us because we Gucci.
Yeah. I'm about to say,
who's the shittiest team in the NBA right now?
You know what?
Who's one? Give me like Cleveland, like Cavaliers or some shit like that. When your roster is like full of bums,
it's like does not fully agree with all the
almost
statements
like
said on
it's like damn, like do you love your shit? Like
Okay, so personally, right? I always talk about me because, you know.
It's your collection.
The thing is, if you're able to see the masterpiece in what others can't, what does that make you? Does that make your roster trash? Does that make yours more beautiful?
Makes you fucking blonde.
Oh like, my cut fucking this shit. God.
Cut this shit.
Oh my fucking God. So you've never hit an ugly chick ever?
No, I never said I never hit an ugly chick.
Okay, so you think we should walk around with a halo of the last 10 bitches we fucked?
You think like the Lakers never lost to a bum ass team before?
No. So
we got championships.
Hell no, nigga. You want some shit like, we gotta walk around with the 10 last bodies we had up here. Nigga, I'm trying to get into the club. Look at my 10 last bodies,
If I had to go with my last 10 bodies and what? I'm going to the Grammys, bro. You crazy?
Oh, okay. Okay, that's how you moving.
I'm just...
You went here and Grammy pussy.
Let's edit that out. No. Let's edit that out.
The cushion tonics got shit talking. Yeah, he said
Sex in the Gritty in NYC, yo.
Yeah, okay.
She set me up. She set me up.
He said you been hitting that granny pussy, okay, so... You know what? I'm gonna let you start on that because honestly, though, we've all done our dirt in the past before we became saved and sanctified and virgins again. Like, I was a virgin before I met my lovely husband that I'm with now. And I just can't imagine why I was ever with anyone else. But I'm thankful for the lessons that they provided.
God is good.
Because personally, the growth I've attained from my relationships is really astronomical on a level, right? I learned how to emotionally I know, okay. As a Gemini, I'm emotionally manipulative.
June
right?
what?
May.
Oh, you're a May Gemini. That's tough.
I
don't think I probably did.
Listen, let me say something. June Geminis are a little different than May. I'm
you're
the sweetheart, June Geminis are a little tougher.
I'm a Cancer.
Yeah, you give Cancer vibes. You do.
For real?
Yeah, that's
what the fuck is Cancer vibes?
Okay, so
now I'm defensive. What the fuck does that mean?
Okay, so my crazy ass ex, the one that's on my roster, that would everybody would knock me down notches if they saw. She's the one who actually taught me how to be emotionally manipulative. She.
Okay.
Some love the crutches.
No, ain't nothing wrong with that,
yeah,
baby.
Man,
ain't nothing wrong with that.
Kiati
is good for the health. It's good up for the health. And I try to get Kiati all the time.
I cannot fucking stand you.
It's vitamin C.
Oh, okay. So
Kiati.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she tried to commit suicide because she realized I was trying to leave. And so her way
Make sure she don't sue you on some shit.
Please. And so her way to emotionally manipulate me from leaving was to, oh my God, I'm about to cut my wrist. And the first time she did it, I was like, oh my God, you're about to cut your wrist. Don't do it, please. Wait. Don't do it. Right? I was just all in it. I was crying. We were on the bathroom floor and it was just tears. Why are you doing this to me? She's like, oh, my mom died. And then my aunt, she got into a car crash and my sister, she's in a coma and they have nobody left but you. Whoa. That's the thing about lesbian relationships. If you meet someone in 3 days as a lesbian, you are technically, legally okay to move in, right? It takes only 3 days for lesbians to fully, completely fall in love and plan out the rest of their lives together. It's a proven fact. You can test this poll on most of your lesbian friends. See, women, we know that we're emotional, and so we don't hold out on the emotion that each other needs, right? And then...
So y'all really give it to each other.
We
off
really
the
give
rip.
it to each other.
Y'all don't hold back.
Oh my
Y'all don't mask
God.
it.
Oh my God.
You don't give it bits and pieces.
I even tried to date a Gemini woman because I'm oh my God, I want to fuck a me, okay?
Could I say something just real quick?
Of course.
I'd have let her just do that shit.
What you mean?
I'd let her just do that.
Oh, you know what? So let's get back.
Because I'm cold. I'm cold for the wrong reasons though. Because I done seen and been through too much in my life.
And that is the emotional manipulation
shit
I'm
like that.
To.
It's if that's what you want to do to you, by all means, go ahead. Because now it's one of those things. I want to see if you really crazy. You playing crazy, and now you expecting me to be
yeah, but first time.
All right, go ahead. I'm about to roll up and I'm about to go study on my craft.
But the first time that you see that,
so it's
but the first time you're exposed to it, you're not gonna react like that. I'm sorry, but the first time that someone says to you, because you and I are arguing and you want to go outside and you want to leave me right now, not even leave the relationship. I wanted air, right? I literally wrote to my friend, you know the update on Siri, like back in like 2013, where Siri was, she would speak your corrections. So if you wrote OMFG,
I do remember that.
She would say OMG, and she would say it out loud to let you know that that's the word I corrected, right? So me and her were arguing, and I wrote to my best friend. I said, OMFG, come and get me out of here, please. But I was typing so fast, I made a lot of corrections. That bitch Siri read the whole thing back. She said, OMFG, come get me out of here, please. She got up, she's like, you want to get out of here, please? You want to get out of here, please? I fucking kill myself right now. And I'm like, oh my God, like, wait, whoa, why? Wait, why? Why? Oh my God, why you want to kill yourself? She's like, I kill myself right now. You want to leave me?
I would say, do it in 10 minutes. Let me walk down the block.
As a Gemini, I'm like an emotional person.
When the
I want to fix you.
You know left what? 10 minutes ago. I didn't even know she was
that's where the growth
shit.
that we speak of comes from, because the first time, again, that was me. By the third time, when she threatened to drink bleach.
Then you gave her a second time to do that stupid shit to you?
I did. And then the third time, because again, when you're in love, when you think you're in love and you think you're getting everything you need.
I'm not gonna lie. When you think you in love, sometimes
you in love, you're gonna go over a cliff for that person, as you should though. Because when I love wholeheartedly. I'm gonna give you everything. I'm gonna put everything behind you. I'm gonna invest in you. I even self-sabotage when I'm in love, and it's kind of crazy. Like, I really think about it a lot. Self-sabotaging comes like
it's a real thing.
It's a real thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, sometimes you won't put the extra effort into yourself that you could because, you want to put it in them. Like, or you don't want to do too much for yourself because you feel like you're so far ahead, you got to get them up. And it's something that was happening in my relationship with her a lot, because I was the only one working, and I was coming home and she would just be in the bed, and I'm like, your fat ass just made a dent in the fucking bed. Like, you've just been laying here all fucking day. Like, I started to become...
Y'all must not fuck with
No, but I started to become evil. And if you could ask my boyfriend, I'm the sweetest person. Like, we don't even argue. We don't yell. If I talk to him harshly, I feel bad.
I feel like...
But we have to talk about the growth of a person that you have to do, because I had to grow in that relationship without her. If I would have just kept hanging on, like, you know what, I want to keep doing it. The sex was complacent, right? It was giving me what I thought I needed, but I had to grow as a person in terms of realize I was being manipulated and then manipulate her back to get out. You feel me? And that was even hard. I had to create a whole...
Did you feel like you had to manipulate her to get out, or you could have just got out?
No, I tried.
You had to get even.
Every time I tried, I know.
Geminis always feel like they have to get even. So I know
I'm not even an even Steven ass bitch. I'm not even a vengeful person.
You had to get even for the simple fact that...
I wish that was true.
You said that I had to be manipulative to get out.
I had to. Can I explain what it is?
It's hard to get, like...
Because
let me ask you this.
People view the word manipulation as a bad thing, but if I take a putty and I change the shape, I've manipulated it, right? I just changed the course of where you're going.
I had a girl once when I was in high school. Mm-hmm. Spanish girl. I went to a Spanish high school, so like...
It's okay.
All my first couple girlfriends is all Spanish.
It's okay. Black lives still matter.
I had an Ecuadorian though, right? Mm-hmm. She was loopy.
Okay.
So loopy. One day, I told her I was moving and all of that. Mm-hmm. She came to my house, all of that. This is like 11th grade.
Okay, 11th grade, you was like, what, 17 in 11th grade? Yeah.
Dumb love. Like, not even love. Like, it's just stupid.
You have love in high school. I was in love, and you have love in high school.
She came to my house, and I basically just had my mom tell her, like, leave me alone.
You used your mom?
My mom's Trinidadian, so she was going to get into this regardless. Shout out to my ringing doorbell. Who? Some girl. I don't know who it is. She
not you don't know who it is?
Yeah, because
you are cold. Oh my God, you are emotionless.
It was never.
You don't deep. Know her.
I have a particular emotion. I do have emotion, but I don't
displayed when.
If I care, like
what does it take
I've
you to care?
I've been able to kind of break down the things in my life really plain and simple. Mm-hmm. If you care, you go about whatever you go about it,
right?
And I don't really.
Okay, so at what point
did
you
Instagram.
stop?
It's like just scrolling past shit.
Just scrolling past what though? Like you can't
scrolling past the bullshit.
Listen, when you choosing a partner for your life, a lot of people, again, like I said, they choose based off sex, and that's cool. You feel me? And we're all here to have sex. Yes,
I didn't choose my baby moms off sex.
What you chose her off?
At the time, shit, I don't. That's a really good question. But it wasn't sex. I know it wasn't sex.
Okay.
But
look at the camera and tell them it wasn't sex.
Nah, it wasn't sex. It wasn't sex.
I fully believe that men are capable of falling in love at first sight, even though they don't believe it.
Yeah.
It happens.
Now you can fall in love at first sight.
Okay. Facts. Like fall in love at first sight, that's when them instant connections be dangerous as fuck. That's when y'all meet and y'all don't ever stop hanging out. Yeah. Ever. Like you met one day and then
I've been through a lot of shit, Kay.
I believe it. Have you ever been like in like a real like
That's why I don't know how I still ain't have a threesome.
Yeah, I'm still like...
That should be wowing me, bro.
Do you have a fantasy for a threesome? Do you see like a threesome that you want to have in mind?
We'll talk about that later. I don't want people to be like, "Shot is fucking disgusting."
What? This is where they're supposed to come and say that. Like, I need to hear. Like, what would you... Because I have this fantasy, like, where I want to be sitting in a sex swing, like, and I want my boyfriend...
Is a sex swing? Oh, like one of those...
Yeah, so basically...
Like a dominatrix.
They have one on the door, like this, like a door sex swing, right?
Yeah, I seen that. I don't know.
So I'm in the door sex swing, right?
That's stupid.
I'm in the door sex swing, and my boyfriend is sitting in front of me, but he's eating my pussy, right? And I need a bitch to be on her knees sucking his dick so that he could tell me to come in his mouth so that he could come in her mouth. And at that point, everybody's coming because it's lovely to be here. So glad that you came.
That is pretty cool.
That is cool as fucking hell.
That's like, pretty cool. I don't think I have a...
You don't watch? What do you watch when you watch porn?
I watch a few things, but I'm not really into like shit like that. Like the whole dominatrix swing.
That's not a dominatrix thing. That's like you are literally enjoying your wife, but you want to enjoy her in a different position.
I would do that. Like, but it would have to be like brought to me. Like you wouldn't just come home with a new. I wouldn't bring that to the table.
What?
I wouldn't.
Are you shy? Do you?
No, I'm not shy. I just wouldn't have. I wouldn't have been thinking to be putting a shorty or my shorty on the door.
Why not?
I don't know. She never told me she
liked
the door. So you just
gonna. So can I ask you a question? So like you've been giving out the same dick since 11th grade?
No. I've been upgrading my dick every year. You got this shit is like basketball, bro.
Okay.
I'm talking dick ring.
Wait. Talk to me. Talk to me. Okay, I'm talking dick rings, and because we gotta get into the toy that I got for babe, so we might as well start there. Do you like toys?
Toys are cool.
Toys are fucking cool.
Toys are definitely cool.
Toys are fucking cool as hell. Cool. You know what?
Toys are like the grabber to the blunt sometimes.
Oh my gosh, yes it is. It's like it wasn't necessary, but now that you're here,
because we already have thrilling sex.
This is fun.
And these are the things to make it even to provide a thrill, even when if there's not one.
Yeah.
Then let's use it.
Okay, so basically, you feel me? I feel like you should have at least an idea for your fantasy. For what you want to do. I feel like using toys...
I guess I do have a fantasy.
Because when you use a toy, if you're not necessarily with a woman, you still need something to stimulate you to get you there, right? And they say, like, if you're powerful enough, you can use your mind, right?
I don't need, like, the honey and all that other shit.
No, not a stimulant. We're not talking, like, honey and perks. Like, we're not talking, like, things like that. We're talking, like, when you're trying to use your toy and you would like to come, you need, like, a porn or you need, like, a video that you made or...
preference.
Right, you need sometimes like I be trying to go to sleep and like babes already sleep, and so I have to just like replay the sex we just had. You feel me? Like, or replay the sex from the other night. You feel me?
I think that's normal though.
Right, and then you use that with the toy, and it's definitely gonna take me where I need to go. You feel me? Like, I think that you should be able to create a fantasy when you use a toy. Think of some new shit. Like, you can definitely imagine. You feel me? You getting head and some shorty eating your shorty out. Yeah. Like, you feel me? Like, I feel like a fantasy, you need to have at least a plan, like a mood board, a vision board, something. Let's get it out. That's probably why you ain't having threesome.
Well,
you don't know what you want. You got to tell the universe what you want.
I personally think I never had a threesome because I never really pushed the issue of having a threesome.
Okay.
I never really knew, how could I say this? I never really
knew of such pleasures.
I never knew that it was accessible.
Okay.
Let's say that.
Okay.
Just for the simple fact that, you could be fucking with somebody for 3 months.
Right.
On the 5th month, y'all might link and they be like, "Oh my God, I should have gave you a thing." What the fuck? What like what you like? Well, why now? Like, so and then it's also like sometimes it's predicaments. Like it's predicaments. Like I don't know, just wait my turn.
Okay, so personally, right? I feel like I don't know. I feel like in a relationship, right? I don't want to be in a relationship and I don't want to have fantasies about doing other things I can't do in my relationship. So it's like that's when you start looking elsewhere. That's when you start cheating. That's when you start looking for things that's unattainable. And it's like you should make the things that you want attainable within your partnership. And I'm glad you said that as a female. I'm glad you saying that as a as a woman. As a woman, right? I'm glad you saying that as a woman because all men are the same. That stigma only comes from that definition and that explanation. When somebody isn't fulfilling your needs, and what you just said. Your needs can be sexual. They can be
everything
emotional.
you just repeat everything you just said.
Nigga, I can't. What?
because that's exactly why.
The thing about it is
the stigma of men.
It's not a stigma.
Men only cheat, but women do the same. It's a human thing.
I didn't say that as a man. I said as a person.
I know. I'm talking about out there.
Women have fantasies of being with a woman. I mean, listen. I have a secret Twitter, right? So where I don't want to be up at 6 a.m. reposting. So
is it really a secret?
Yes, because no one knows who I am. Yeah, what the hell? Okay, so I can't be up at 6 a.m. on my personal Twitter retweeting an all-girls threesome. So, I have a secret Twitter. And there's so many accounts where they're like 30-year-old woman dying to try lesbianism. I just retweet whatever I have fantasies about. Let's link. Like, there's so many women who are so old who's wanted things for so long and they've never spoken on it. Now you're just an old biddy out there trying to experience things that you should have done when you wanted to. Like, why aren't you doing the things you want to do?
And that's their fault.
So, if you have something that you wanted to do, would you present it to your partner?
Yeah.
You have 100%. Like, okay, listen.
I'm blunt, so like,
not even just being blunt. Like, emotionally, you feel like you guys have that connection where she'd be okay with what. If you really wanted it.
But that's the thing, though.
Right.
You gotta think about if the energy is going to be reciprocated.
Right.
If your partner is into those kind of things. If they are...
your customer.
Right. So if you have a partner that isn't in those kind of things, now you find yourself in a standstill where it can go two ways. She's going to hold her own and say, no, I'm not with that. Or you can kind of teach her and now the next couple months is a guiding thing, guiding her. But that's not always a good thing, too, because who the fuck wants to be a teacher in sex at 28, 29 years old, 30 years old?
That's another thing.
Sometimes you gotta come, nigga, it's almost like being in a relationship at this age. Like, you're gonna have, if you got 3 out of the 4 things, it's, all right, cool. If you have 1 out of the 4 things, it's like, you don't drive, you don't work, you don't have your own crib, but you got good credit. It's like,
I get it.
And then it's like you drive, you got your own crib.
I do, but
you got good credit, but you got a kid.
The thing about but you got a kid.
Like it be like that though,
but you got a kid now. But you got a kid.
I do have I just recently became a pops. You see, and that's what happens when it comes to having Casamigo.
I can't stand
Casamigo in quarantine.
But it's also. But
I do have a beautiful
you do,
baby
and
girl.
Congratulations on that, by the way, again. But the thing about it is, it's about loving yourself enough to really know your boundaries, and basically knowing what makes you uncomfortable, and also trusting yourself enough to speak up for your emotions. Like some people have emotions that they feel in a relationship, and because they don't want to hinder the mood of today, or they don't want to go too left, they won't say what they really feel, and then that turns into resentment. It's like, again, people think that they have the basic things they need: sex, maybe a place to stay, maybe some fun times, but when it comes down to it, are all your needs being met? Are you being loved correctly? Do you have
right now?
Yeah, I mean,
well, no.
What?
No, I mean,
no.
No.
What needs aren't? So you're saying?
I don't.
No, we're not gonna get but I'm saying, personally, what is it that you feel that are needs that men have that generally some women forget to fulfill? It's like that's general enough, no? Yeah.
I think some women forget to be thrilling. Mm-hmm. I think so many women kind of sometimes fall comfortable with, yeah, this the nigga that do this and this the nigga that do that, and they don't remember like what the fuck do you do? Mm-hmm. Like what you make me feel like? Mm-hmm. I'm gonna holla at y'all, son. Bitch about to do some wild shit. Like, I'm about to go link my shorty. So sometimes it's like, I
personally feel like, you know, being able to have a partner that can help you be comfortable enough to get to that point. Like, some people need a push, some people need an air, some people need a coach, some people need a partner. It's knowing who to be, when to be for your partner. It's knowing what they need in that love language. Because, like, I have a friend, right? And he has a relationship, and, like, he's the breadwinner all the time. He's always making money, fast money too, and a lot of it, right? And then he was trying to get basically his wife to be her own person, because she's so used to receiving and getting and doing what she's told. But what do you want to do with yourself as an individual? What attracts me to you is not you being attracted to me. You know, where's your individuality, your personality, your goals in life? Like, again, they were stuck because of sex and because they were living together in living situations.
They were stuck because of sex. Like, the sex was good.
Sex was good, right? And then also, you know, you get stuck in living situations. This is NYC. You get stuck in living situations even if you're not together.
By accident.
You're by accident, and y'all end up keep fucking, and oops, we're back together. So, you know, it's a cycle, and it's just like forgetting to grow in a relationship when the partner becomes stagnant and the other one does not. Again, it looks like they've changed. So I feel like being comfortable enough to say to your partner, like, I want to be in love with you, but I'm not right now. You understand? Like, I want to get back to when I used to look at you and get butterflies. I want to get back to that point of us where we were the best. But right now, we're not at it.
Like, if I could do it all over, I would date longer.
Okay. That's a really good
I would
perception.
date longer, and I would date the same person or whoever longer.
A lot of people don't know how to date, though. A lot of people
just because,
to
like,
one person, get into a situationship.
Because, like, you could be in a relationship for 2-3 years and
not know the person,
and think you know somebody, but really don't know somebody.
You really don't know somebody.
But what if you just decided to just be cool and just dated them for 3 years? And you can say to yourself, I could put up with this. I can't really fuck with that. We could compromise with this. I'll do this. Okay. You know what I mean? So it's like...
So you became complacent in the situation because you were comfortable.
I think most people do that.
The thing about it is, when you become comfortable for too long, you kind of sink into a routine, and then one day you realize that you hate it. I don't want the one day to come. The day I feel it, the day I feel like I need more, I'm telling my partner, we need more. Or I should already have a partner that knows that, you know what? This is my fast-paced partner. You know, if this is the partner that I'm choosing, I need to be able to keep up with them
this fast
with this fast pace. You understand? So if there's always something for us to learn, grow, and do, I'm there. You know, becoming stagnant in a relationship and just, you know, again, being held by the sex was what I did with my ex, and it was horrible. I had to, like, build a whole persona and trick her into believing that the idea of a breakup was her idea. You understand? Like, to even understand how the human brain works that way and then begin to manipulate her into the way and the train of thought that I wanted and watch it work scared me. I saw my own power. I saw my intelligence being used that way, and it scared me. You understand? Like, as a Gemini, I have the power to walk into a room and I can change the energy of it, depending on if I'm walking in smiling or if I'm walking in sad. It's very powerful that way in my aura, and I always try to control it, not minimize it, but control it as to that I don't overpower everyone else. You know, I don't make everyone else feel small in my presence. I'm not like that. I like everyone else to shine with me. If I can make you smile, passing in the hallway, just talking about your shoes, I'm going to do so. Right? I chose to be that way. So it's just like learning how powerful my manipulation can be showed me I need to rear it in. It showed me the ways where I was being manipulative in my friendships, in my relationship with my parents, in relationship with, you know, people around me. It showed me that I wasn't all a good person, you know, showing me the bad habits that I wanted to correct in that person helped me correct them in myself. And so I say, again, for that to be on my roster, to gain a lifetime's worth of knowledge in a relationship, I like that one on my roster. Even though she is so fucking fugly, my relationship, right, taught me so much more than the average person. It taught you how to move.
It taught you how to move.
You understand? And so to have that on my roster, I don't give a fuck, okay? Check that one, okay? Because now a nigga could never, ever try to manipulate, play, or deceive me in any way. Because
especially when it comes to suicide. Niggas ain't playing that shit.
I'm saying, but you know,
she ain't falling for that shit this time. Like,
we're not. And it's just like, you know, different relationships, you can't just be going through relationships and just leaving. You're not taking L's, you're learning lessons. What did this teach you? What do you now know? Like, if you know better, you do better. And trust me, I've been implementing it in my life. Like, you feel me? Even from my previous relationship, I learned, you know, that I do like a little toxicity. I learned, you know, I did, because again, I thought it was fun being in a toxic environment where my day was ruined by 8 a.m. sharp. You know, wake up. Yo, what's up? What's up, nigga? Whoa, hello, good morning, baby. Reporting for duty. You want to try again? You know, and he's like, nigga, you doing all that for what? It's like, what? What? You know, it just be like little shit, and then you just go emotionally, you know, shit like that. It's just like, as a partner, you know what I'm expecting when you pick up the phone. Why give me something that's going to make me sad? Because you're choosing to control my emotions. You chose to have this day. When you picked up the phone, when you saw my name on the caller ID, instead of giving me the love language. You ever thought about it like, how you feeling? What if I wasn't in the mood for for that type of level? No. All right. See, my partner was at this time genuinely unhappy with. We're talking about my last ex, right before this relationship. You know, he was unhappy with himself at this point in his life. And so because I decided to be there for him, I began to take the punches.
Well, once you're not happy with yourself, there's no real...
Right, but because we didn't date, we had a situationship, I didn't see that he wasn't happy with himself.
It's hard to kind of be in a relationship when you're not even Gucci with yourself for real. Like,
that's something that you have to learn through relationships and through trials. You have to learn yourself. And as I learned myself, I realized that I'm telling him, like, why are you so unhappy? He's like, nigga, I'm not even fucking unhappy. Oh, so you don't know this is a bad mood. Oh, so you don't even know that you're a little unhappy bubble. You don't realize it. You know, it's just like, well, you really don't know.
But you was probably talking to him like that and made him tight. Because
Let me tell you something. I am very sarcastic.
That's like Wendy Williams.
I am very sarcastic, but I do know when and when not to be those people. I know if I want you to really receive the message I'm saying, I can't be condescending.
Don't antagonize people.
Like I'm saying, I'm explaining it to you now as my friend and talking to you and how I saw it there. But again, as my partner whom I respect, I'm not going to try to be condescending when I want to help. I want to know what truly is wrong that you would start our day like this at 8 a.m. You know? It's just like little things about trying to figure the problem out to find out that there's no problem. It's just you genuinely being unhappy. You genuinely being... and within yourself, not aware that you're giving off this aura. Like some people are in a sulk for years and they don't realize it because they're not happy with what they've done or what they're doing or getting up every day, going to a job they don't like or not having a job or not having the support that they really want for their lives at this age. Everybody has a plan for their life. And you know, when you get to a certain age and you're not at your plan, sometimes you feel down.
You feel that. You feel the pressure. That pressure gets there.
You know, and it's just like, as a partner who also has a business, I understand your position. So why not speak to me like I understand and not like I'm a nuisance, you know? Little things like that is where he chose toxicity, where he could have had a partner to rely on, where you could have had a friend, because I'm also likewise minded in business. I'm not just here to be like, oh my God, that's so crazy. Your manager doesn't want. Right. Oh my God. You know, I'm like, okay, well,
you're not a replier.
Exactly.
Some people just reply.
I'm not a yes man.
It's just like solutions. You could tell somebody some shit like, yeah, my lawyer to this.
Exactly. They be like, damn, that's crazy. Wow,
that's crazy. Oh my God.
Damn, that's crazy. I'm not a damn, that's crazy type of bitch.
Then there's people that's
you come to me with a problem, I got solutions, nigga. I got solutions for your oceans, nigga. I'm not even with the shit. So I'm like, okay, if you don't want to do that one, how about this one? And I can help you with that. That's me. I'm a solution ass bitch. So you know that why are you preventing me from giving you a solution? Because you're unhappy. And some people are so comfortable with their anger, they don't know who they are without it. Some people don't know how to wake up and have a good day. You know, some people get mad that it's a fucking cat in the yard every morning. Mm-hmm. You know, the cat not doing nothing but living his life. Some people
just choose what to be mad at.
Some people just, you know, and it's just like, when you have a partner like that, and you're a happy person, I literally operate off fucking sunlight and butterflies, my nigga. Like, if I'm not happy all the time or laughing the next minute.
That's how I am.
You feel me? It's just, be in my world. Like, laugh, nigga. I'm funny. This is free fucking comedy and I suck dick. Why are you not happy here? Ugh, what the fuck? I cook, I feed you. Coño, what's going on? You know, like, I'm trying to figure it out. Like, you gonna make me want to abuse
well, you good now? No, you good.
See,
you good now.
I have to speak from the soul for the sisters who are there right now.
I ain't going for the sisters right now. They feel you.
They feeling me, sister. I know. I'm Cassidy there with you. Like,
Cassidy's
okay,
there with you right now.
There's some niggas that really want to fuck on you, lay up in your crib, and not contribute nothing to your situation. Yeah. You feel me? Yeah. They don't deserve you.
And to go back as a side nigga, sometimes you learn you can't you gonna lose the pussy by just thinking you just gotta fuck.
Say it again. Look at the camera.
You gonna lose the pussy by sometimes just thinking you just gonna fuck.
That's it.
Like, the first 2-3 times be cool. But if she told you about something and something else, and if you don't pull up with a little, I'm not saying jump out the window. Mm-hmm. But if you pull up with 2 bills to, anybody, you can be like, oh shit, close, bro.
That ass.
But she gonna be like, oh my God, like, not only are you fucking me better than my nigga, but you consider it.
I just like how you made this nigga the side nigga. I swear to God, when the story started, I thought he was a main nigga, so I was going along with it.
Who,
y'all.
Me?
Yeah, how he ended up being a side nigga just now? Fucking you better than who?
No. Look,
Take me back. Take me back.
You gotta catch up.
You said you fucking me better than my main nigga.
That was what the girl was saying.
Yes, I know that. But I'm with the girl. I'm the girl. Right. Here. I'm following, right? Okay. So why he couldn't be her main nigga? Why the main nigga couldn't just fuck her nicely?
No, not saying that.
And
I was speaking from my viewpoint as being a side nigga at one point in my life. That's
okay,
all
so
I'm
we
saying.
back to you being a side nigga.
I was just connecting. I was just connecting. That was it.
The perception that we're at right now is side nigga shot. And from side nigga shot's eyes,
you see side nigga shot. That's it. Demon.
Yo, side nigga shot's perception said, right? You fucking basically, okay. So at this point, you knew that you had to come with a little more. You was also providing the thrills and the deals.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because sometimes it's like you throw off the sex when now it's like, all right, nigga, like, all right, granted, I'm stepping out the box and I'm fucking you on the side and shit. But it's like, I'm not your little whore.
Right.
That fucks with bitches sometimes.
Okay.
Like, it get like that.
Okay, but did you ever like have a partner that was like really for sex? Like just filthy things?
Yeah.
Like, okay, can I know the filthy things? Like I feel like we haven't got that filthy. And I feel I'm appalled.
I have a daughter now.
I know, but I want to know how they got here.
In 20 years, she ain't gonna be YouTubing this shit. she gonna hear about daddy doing that.
What did you do that went like that?
No, I'm just fucking with you.
Nigga, Charlotte, that's a new move? What it's called? Shit, I want to know. Because, you know, with the penis pump, we had to do a new move. We had to figure out some shit. Did you watch the whole thing? Did you see how she talks? The penis pump, she has her own moans.
I heard her moan.
She was moaning.
That was tough.
She was getting crazy.
Like, what even, like, all right.
She was
now,
crazy.
I think you got me by, like, one notch with that. Because it's like, I never really thought, I don't think that deep.
Okay.
You went there. What made you guys go there?
Okay. So, typically, right, we have sex, you know.
Yeah.
I had my toys, but when I first had toys, he met me with toys. he didn't like the fact that I had toys. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get rid of all the toys I had. Got rid of all of them. Got new toys. Right? He didn't like the fact that I had no toys. So I'm like, babe, why don't you like use it with me? You know?
Oh,
He's
quick
like,
timeout. Would you advise all girls to get toys?
I would.
Okay.
I definitely would, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Time
right.
in.
Right.
Go back to the story, but I just wanted to.
Okay.
I want the girls to hear that.
Yes. Okay, I do. Right? But I definitely wanted to introduce him to increasing our level of pleasure because I don't want to keep having the same sex we had when we first met. I'm sorry. I like new things. Fuck me differently. Okay? It's going to hit differently. And he has been fucking me differently. Okay.
Shout out to Billy.
Okay. Okay, fuck is you talking about? Like, okay, we haven't.
She shared. You see that?
We haven't.
He over there rolling ups right now.
Oh my god.
Keeping the cool, calm, collective. When he get home, it's lit.
Oh my god. But what I can say is he has been keeping up. Like at first, he wasn't into certain things, but as he noticed that this is the type of person that I am, and his love for me grew, he was like, you know, what's wrong with it? Like he was literally holding on to stereotypes from other men, and when we disclosed that conversation, he literally looked at me. He was like, you know what? You dead ass right. Like, you feel me? Like a nigga cannot come tell me what to do in my bedroom. Like, let's get crazy.
That's true.
Let's get crazy. Like what?
That's true,
and
but I mean,
crazy. As you know from the OnlyFans, if you follow me there,
y'all got OnlyFans too?
Yes, we come. Sometimes the shit be so
there.
good. Like,
it's 2021 though. It's 2021.
You have to share it. Like sometimes we be doing some shit that be so crazy. I'll be like, we have to. Like it's sometimes we literally in the middle of sex and I'll grab the phone like, you gotta get this shit. I'm going crazy. You see that shit? You see that shit? I'm going crazy. I know you say I'm going crazy. You gotta do it. You gotta throw the phone. And that nigga used to play football. He'd catch that shit. He was like, got it. No moves lost. Dick ain't slipped out the pussy not once. He murder dancing in my shit. What are you talking about? We have fun here. We love it here, okay? Fuck your best friend. It's fun as fuck. Like, it's fun as fuck to be in love with your best friend. Like, when you're a partner and you are on the same wavelength, y'all gonna bust a laugh. Oh, man.
Okay? That gotta be a thumbnail for later. You gotta make that into a clip.
I'm telling you,
you're nuts.
That shit. I am, but that's why he great. Loves it.
I love
here.
it. No, I love it too.
I'm telling you,
I love
like
it.
every day.
I think if more girls tap into that realm in their relationship, it excludes it's like you see how like girls think with different wigs they different bitches.
Yes, I do. I am.
No, but some girls be the same bitch. They might be two bitches, but it might be another a bum bitch in between them wigs. Like, you feel me? But I think if girls really exploring just being a all around different type of a particular woman, nigga wouldn't cheat.
Okay.
They wouldn't see that. Niggas gotta stay on top of their game too. I'm not saying that.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. I would say so. Everybody wants a different bitch, different wig, but what the niggas is doing? Because y'all be getting the same haircut. Like, come back with the same dick from 6th grade.
Like, to be honest
that
with
you gave to Susie that we talked about in the lunchroom.
I know this year gotta be my year.
Wet.
I know this year gotta be my year to gain weight. I know I gotta get a little brolic.
Okay. I've been trying to fatten my man up, so I'm with that.
And it's only because I want to get brolic. Mm-hmm. Like,
gotta get that sex symbol popping. We spoke about this.
No, but I'm fire under here though.
Oh, I know. Oh, trust me. I believe it. Everybody got
I'm Gucci. Like,
everybody got their sex symbol Gucci.
On. I just want to gain weight. It'd be hard to gain weight. To me, at least, I smoke. But I eat good. Like, I eat big meals.
Trust me, I've been seeing my Chef Boyardee. You okay?
But
they tried to get you for them pancakes, but I was with you on that.
I brought my waffle maker.
You got that shit, bro. They tried to come at you for the other.
Make cinnamon, all that now.
What was it? What was it they tried to come at you for the next day, bro? They wasn't even with it, bro.
Oh,
what was it, bro?
My chicken or some shit.
Your chicken. Oh, was it chicken breast?
It's not ready for me yet. I'm really, and then I eat good.
Okay.
But look.
Yes.
This is what I'm really trying to tell you though. Mm-hmm. It's like if people really just maintain and always up themselves, mm-hmm. your relationship always gonna be Gucci.
It is. Because you get to fall in love
all over again.
With multiple different versions of the person that you love.
Like the 2012 to 2014 you was crazy. The 2015 to 2018 you, I ain't gonna front, you got money.
Okay.
The 2020 to 20.
That's it.
And that's what, like, I be glad. Like, my bitch, my shorty could, like, attest to shit like that. You feel me? But at the same time, it's like, you have to reciprocate. Everything has to come back 360.
Right.
But I think that's the best. I think, and like all my relationships, I always had good relationships though. Like I've always had cool relationships. Like I never really beef with one ex. She still got me blocked on mad shit. She's a lame.
You gotta block a couple exes, bro.
No, she's a lame for that. Cause like
you gotta. Sometimes you don't want to see them. You don't even want them to experience your glow. I don't got no type of like. I want you to see how I am right now. No, but she didn't want.
You'll
she
be
didn't
proud.
Want to see
it. Because sometimes you gotta also understand. Like it sounds. This might sound fucked up, but it's not fucked up. But like, bro, we all take like for every relationship that you in, nigga, you. Every time you spin off, you bring in that same person, like because it might be certain qualities that you might actually say to yourself, I do like that, and I am gonna live by that. Nigga, your next bitch you doing the same shit. Let's say you pray every morning, and you got that from your last shorty. You feel me?
Yeah,
because you really say to yourself, like, you know what? I really feel like I should pray every day.
Exactly.
In your new relationship, you pray every day. Well, who the fuck did you get that from? And it's not always a bad thing.
What I can say, though, is be mindful of the character traits that you do pick up in these relationships. Of course. Because, again, you can pick up negative character traits. Again, like the toxicity. Like, when I first got to my new relationship, it was hard for me to not yell. Because that's how I got my message across. And then once I realized that he didn't respond well to yelling, and like now I feel bad to raise my voice a little. I be having to talk to him with the utmost respect when I really gotta communicate my feelings. Like I don't have to yell at you because I'm angry. I can just tell you what made me angry. But
sometimes it's not about like raising your voice ain't about if you angry or not. It's not about
that. It's about the fact that
just how you communicate.
It was something that he didn't like. So being comfortable for it was comfortable to me because my mom liked to yell. You feel me? I've yelled in past relationships. Nobody's ever really had an issue with it. Right. So you feel me? To come to somebody who didn't respond to it, I was stuck. I had to figure out, was it something I'm willing to give up? Like I'm a loud ass bitch. I like to be loud. I actually prefer to yell most times. I would just walk around the house. Okay, randomly. Yes, I have ADHD.
You're a little Ed, yeah.
Just a little bit, you know.
That's
just a little
not normal.
Bit.
Like
and
that's not just some like
that is normal.
That's not like walking out your room like you're like you so, just doing.
Wait.
That's a little
Why
Ed.
does your not make you sick, but my
because my year when I go outside and I do that same thing, I won't be looking Ed. You go outside doing that, you still look Ed.
You know what?
It's the truth.
You know what?
It's the truth.
You know what? I don't even mind it because I used to struggle with controlling, you know, like my ADHD. Like, okay, how do I sit still and get through this? But like, if I reward myself. Like, if I sat here and I focused on the conversation for 2 hours, I get to make a little noise because that's all the ADHD bottled up. I just let it out. And now I can continue this conversation. Like, you know, that's why I like to multitask sometimes because that's the ADHD and I'm listening to you, but like I have to do something else in order to listen to you because I can't just hear you. You know, I need more things. So it's like being comfortable enough with myself to even do that in front of him. Let me know that like this has to be the relationship that's for me, that's for the best self that I am right now. Like at this point in my life, I'm comfortable with who I am. And if you're not comfortable, you can go. I'm no longer into like really changing myself on things that I love about myself for anyone. I'm not into minimizing my feelings or compromising on the things I will and will not allow into my life. You understand? Like that's dead.
I could dig that.
You know, I'm definitely not a timid person. Like when I was younger, I was a bit more timid to speak up and say, you know, damn, I don't like how this feels. I would just go along with it. And then one day, like, you know what? I definitely feel like da-da-da-da. And I realized that, you know what? I don't like that. When I feel some shit, I'm finna say some shit.
You're gonna be expressive.
And it's crazy because that even came from my parenting. With my mom, I wasn't able to directly speak up and say how I felt when I was against things. And so being parented like that traveled into my relationship because I was a little bit timid to speak up for myself. You know, like developing your individuality when you have a parent who silences you for being individual, it takes a toll on you as an adult because you don't know who you are outside of being da-da-da or da-da-da. Like every time you spoke up for who you were as an individual, it got shot down and you were rude.
Of your position at that,
you know, children must be heard and not seen.
Daughter, you're this. You're like, I know.
Oh, you're gonna hear me, nigga? What are you talking about? Like I'm in this bitch. You feel me? And once I realized that I was really in this bitch, I stepped out and I became myself and I was myself everywhere. To the point that my mom realized it and she would just let me be the life of the party. Like she would take me places and just let me tell jokes to all of her adult friends and sit back and be proud. Because yes, bitch, I'm really in this bitch. You know, don't try to minimize me. And it's certain times where, again, like because I'm a happy person and I have that aura, it would be used. And then when I'm still being myself, when you don't want me to be myself, you want me to police it, right? And that's what parents do, and that's what some relationships do. So like you said, when we was on the phone with my ex, and you was like, oh, maybe he didn't want to be that Why? Why police it? You know? Why police the person that you're with? You know?
Why fuck up your energy?
Why? You feel me? So I feel like, listen, again, I just want to thank you for coming out because we got so deep. And I did want to get deep this season, but I didn't think we were going to go this deep in episode 1. And I just I'm so happy that you came out to get deep with me because I like having, you know, tantalizing conversations with people who are funny and who do understand my comedy and also the depth of the real situation that's going on here. It's not often where we can have the real.
It's a small circle.
You know, where we can put the real gritty and still have the sexy. Like, you know, like this is the real gritty. This is the gritty of being an adult. This is the gritty of being in real relationships. People being stuck in shit they don't want to be. You know, this is real problems that we go through as adults that we're not going to address. And so if episode 1 of season 3 is like, you know, any just tantalizing information for you guys to draw in about this season, this is it. Like, we're getting gritty. We're getting dirty.
And I want to come back.
We're getting deep.
Invite me back.
You know what? You can't. I really love talking to you, Sha. Please come back. Like
of course.
I plan to get so deep. I know there's a topic that's coming up in like 3 weeks. I know I'm gonna cry for.
Okay, Goddess, you missed a good one.
She did.
You missed a good one.
She did. I had to drop off the part of the show that I wrote for her. It was really interesting, and you probably would have enjoyed it too. It's a part about Maya. I could still probably drop it for you because this is funny, and I know you're gonna enjoy this one. Deadass. So, did you know that the R&B singer Maya revealed that she is a sologamous, right?
What's that?
She is married to herself for the past 7 years.
Well, like,
she has been married to herself.
But what does that entail? Like, she's her spouse?
If polygamy is with the people, so
she just fucking herself?
Yeah, she's loving herself. She's encouraging herself.
Kudos to Maya. The fuck?
She's being the person that she wants to be. You know, I think that takes a strong individual.
Yo, Maya, do your thing.
You know?
But you need an extra 2 pair of hands.
I think that you have to be completely in, you know.
You said 7 years?
7 years.
That's tough.
You think she cheated on herself?
That's like shit
it's
like
funny,
that.
But it's not funny.
It's shit like that, though.
You think she cheated on herself?
Yeah. Or probably not, though. I mean, who knows?
I think that to make that decision,
stupid.
Why?
Stupid.
Why? I think to make that decision, you had to be the strongest person in the fucking world.
So for all of that, you might as well just live dolly. Like, just have that kind of...
But she is by herself, married to herself, loving herself, giving herself the pleasure and the joys in life. No one to hold her back, take her money, stop her, not encourage her. You see, me, I need a little encouragement. I need to feel a body hugging me. I need to be cuddled. I need a man, you know, to hug me and when he fucking me, just put the dick up in my guts. I can't do that by myself. I need to, you feel me? I need to get in there. Like, I'm sorry. Listen, kudos to Maya. Kudos to Maya. You are a strong individual and I respect you. Honey, I do. Okay? I just do not aspire to be like you. But again, Thank you so much for coming out.
Of course.
We got real, we got gritty, we got deep. And again, can you please let them know your Instagram and where to find
Sha
you?
Boogie, SHAB 3 O's, because some little white girl, I wrote her 3 times in the last 3 years when you get my name.
I know.
Been trying to get I was supposed to get my shit verified. She fucked me up.
Ooh.
But I outsmarted her because I had underscores before.
Right.
But I outsmarted her. I put 3 O's now.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Sha Boogie on Instagram.
It's okay. She got you in the last round, but you got her. You got her eventually. It's okay. Listen,
she's a dweeb.
They be getting you on the Twitters, okay? Too sure. Now, at the end of the day, I appreciate you guys for returning back with us for another season. I hope you guys enjoyed the theme song. I hope you guys enjoy how real we got. Yes, there's always going to be filth. We got way more filth, but we just had to get gritty this episode. And thank you so much for tuning in. And we will see you guys next Sunday.
Shout out to Sex in the Ghetto.
Then SNG, we out.